Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. When the night has come and the land is down and the moon is the only light we see. Let me turn this down. Hey, Lynn, what's up? How's it going? All right, I see y'all. Oh, I see you and me, and we're the only ones here. And Amina, what's up? Everybody's here now. How you guys doing? How was y'all's weekend? Me and my wife, have been looking for a place to move, and it looks like it's all worked out. We went to go see some houses this weekend, and we just got accepted. So, knock on wood. Hopefully, everything goes according to plan. And the cool thing about this place is that I'm gonna have an actual area to do my work, to do my reactions, and I won't have to be in the garage anymore sweating my ass off. Been streaming for Jimin. Hell yeah. That's dope. I finally got my computer in, so I'm gonna be able to knock that video out next. That's the next one I have. And then now that I actually have a computer, like legit computer, I'll be able to do more things. But thank you, Amina. What do you guys okay, without spoiling anything, what do you guys like about the album? The new album. What do you guys think about it? Good luck on the house. Thank you. Yeah. It's gonna be fun moving. That's gonna be fun. The good thing is, I mean, it's about like 20 minutes away. So in Texas, wait, Lynn, I think you're from Texas, right? I mean, where are you from? But so I Texas, especially like in big cities like Dallas and all that, like 20 minutes is not that far. New York, that's cool. So you probably like don't drive all too much. Arkansas, I wonder if Arkansas is the same, but we drive a lot here. Like when we say we're from Dallas, we're really from the suburbs around Dallas. And so it's like going all around. There's not a lot of like there's a lot of traveling that has to be done. I assume if you're from like a smaller town, 20 minutes seems like a long time away. If you're from New York City, you don't know how to drive because you've probably been there your whole life, right? Um you haven't had to drive, which I would assume there's a lot of traffic. It's kind of maybe pointless to drive. I don't know. Let me know. Um, but that's interesting. I want to go to New York. I made a buddy at work. His name's Pedro. He's from New York, and he's like from New York, New York. He's got the accent and everything. I suck at accents, or else I would do it. Is the mic on? Is it working? Cause I started a live before and it wasn't working. Been around DFW a lot, but I live way out in the woods. That's probably best. I'd like to move out, to the woods a little bit. Are you very outdoorsy? I hate to admit that I'm a city boy. I think I would be able to survive if I was like introduced to it, because I don't mind working hard and getting dirty. Like I'm not really too much of a pretty boy, but are you from are you from the country or the woods? DFW driving terrifies me. Yeah, it's gotten worse. Like after the pandemic and everybody kind of like resituated, there was a lot of people that came to Dallas. They came from like different cities, and the definitely I think the reason why the traffic has been so bad is because it's like you get all these people that are used to driving from different areas now driving together, and we're like trying to learn each other's movements. Okay, the mic's okay. Great. All right, guys. So oh, going back to Gemini real quick before we start on the book. What is your favorite song from the album? How many? I don't even know if Let me see. I want to see how many, because I've been staying away for no spoilers. Because I saw that he did um, the what was that dude's name? The late night show or whatever. His new. Come on, I need the new album. How many songs are there? Is the album called Who? The song's called Who? Let me see what you guys. Living in bigger areas, lived in bigger areas, and I missed the good stuff available there. Yeah, yeah. The convenience is kind of why, right? Everybody lives together. Slow dance, love that guys collab with female singers. Okay, so there's a collab. Oh my God, Who or Be Mine or Rebirth or Slow Dance. All right, you know what? You basically named all the songs. Let me see. Everything about Jimin's. Where can I just get the songs? God, guys, I don't internet that good. Jimin new album. Everything you need to know about the EP. Maybe we go here. But let me see. Muse. Okay. See, I should ask you guys. Muse 7 tracks. Love the Who acoustic version. I'm not gonna lie. I heard clips, but not enough to like really be able to say I know the song. I think it like in passing because again, all my stuff has K-pop and BTS things, and it pops up, and so I've done my best to stay away from it. But okay, now that I have a computer, I'm gonna be able to do different things. So maybe we should have like a listening album, like an album listening party or something. Um, so I like this because his other album, if I remember correctly, only had like 3 or 4 songs, right? 3 or 4. I don't like when artists do that. Just because it's like, you know, back in the day somebody used to drop an album and it's like you knew you were at least getting 10 songs. Jimmy Fallon performance. Yeah, that one's fire. But I heard like so I because I follow the Amp Theory, of course, and it shows that it was blocked. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be blocked. You know what? I was thinking about. I have a Patreon, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but maybe I should just have it for blocked material because Lisa's got blocked. You know, so maybe just having like free content on there would be good. But yeah, but I'm happy that he dropped 7 songs. Well, if you think about it, the 7 plus the 3 or 4 that he dropped before is 10. So it's just he likes to J Mac. Yeah, yeah. J Mac, he's very he's a very passionate person, right? So when things aren't really going his way, he gets a little bit of an outburst, and it's kind of funny if you just sit there and experience it. So I'm pretty sure he had a little bit of a meltdown. I feel bad for him because you could tell he feels it pretty hard, but it's slightly funny. Sorry, J Mac. I don't think he's gonna check out the book club, but if you do and you hear me talking a little shit, I'm sorry, J Mac. All right. Well, I don't want to ruin the album for me, and that's the next video that I'm gonna be coming out with. Not this one. I'm actually he's my spirit animal. Yeah, that's funny. Um, this next video was something I recorded beforehand, and I had all my technology go bad on me, so I had to grab this computer. So now I'm editing this video. It's not Jimin's, but that's gonna be the next one after this video. All right, let's get down to business. All right, cause this book is nothing like we've read before as a collective, right? It's different. So I'm gonna need y'all because I know you guys have to type, and I'm sympathetic to that. So let me go through my first reactions, and yes, but we did it right. Nobody cheated. I didn't cheat. Who cheated? Lynn, I'm not gonna lie. I had no faith in you. Did you actually stop reading at 9? Okay. All right. Nobody cheated. Hey, we did it, guys. I was actually thinking I wasn't gonna get because we've been looking at houses, and I like to like play basketball on the weekends and stuff. I was like, man, am I gonna get to 9? But some of those chapters were only like a couple pages, so it worked out. Okay, so I have a theory, and this is why. Because I can understand why some of the people in the reviews said it was a little confusing. Because there's a lot of questions that I have. I don't know if there's a lot of questions you have, but there's a lot of questions I have. But I think honestly, it's like you have to let the story unfold, right? To kind of like it gives you, it's like just giving you bits and pieces. And it's like I would assume if it's a good book, is that like at the end it should all fall in place. But there were a lot of uncomfortable moments in the book, right? I think that what really caught my attention in the beginning was obviously like the story, right? Like right off the bat, it's like a story within the story, right? Um and and I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll let you guys add some stuff. Okay. So I didn't find it confusing so far. Yeah, because it just kind of is what it is, right? I feel like maybe some people want like their hand held throughout a story of like why everything is the way it is, but obviously, an author really thinks about what he's doing before he does it. And I have a feeling like if I just let the story unfold that a lot of the stuff's going to make sense. And then Lynn, you said you took notes, and if you if I mean, I don't know what kind of notes you're taking, maybe highlighting or whatever, but I feel like everything's going to tie in. I almost have a feeling that like the main character is like has like what's it called whenever you don't associate yourself with yourself, like the out of body experience. And I feel like just like what he read in the manuscript of like what that one killer that was it started with an M. What was let me see. I'm sorry. I know this is boring. Miyake. God, I'm so horrible with I'm horrible with American names and Hispanic names, let alone Japanese names. Miya Miyazaki, that murder. I feel like maybe like he's talking about himself almost, right? Okay, all right. Let me see what you guys said. He's apparently a highly regarded author. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard like yeah, in the back of this book, you know, talks all that good shit about how he's you know big shit over there. So yeah, you know, I agree. Um, dissociative disorder. Yes. Um, yeah. Fucked up. You mean the serial killer? Okay, yeah, yeah. Like I have a feeling like everything that was read in the beginning might be about the main character, right? Like I feel like us as the reader are obviously supposed to read it as the main character taking the identity from the person who wrote the manuscript, right? And then that whole story, like the identity of like that um that main guy, the guy he took the personality of, what's his name? Actually, Ryodai Kozuka. The guy whose the story is in the beginning. I feel like maybe it's either what the main character's going through, or he is him, right? Like he just has different personalities. What do you guys think? Um, I was trying to figure out how he tied into the story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because so what was crazy, okay, is like you think that this manuscript is going somewhere, right? And then all of a sudden that changes. I'm trying to not like take over because I want you guys, to obviously be able to have a chance to type. Probably going to end up being a story about a killer reading about a killer who's talking about another killer. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, because I think that, like, when he's talking right now. Actually, let me see. Real Kozuka is apparently in the hospital. Correct, right? And at first you think that the body in the briefcase is Kozuka, and it's really a woman. And the way the book read is kind of like he didn't know who the woman was. But now I'm kind of wondering if it's oh girl. Does she have a name? The patient that he's been helping? I don't remember if she Yoshimi? Yeah, Yoshimi. Um, Yukari. Um, I wonder if she's the one that's in there. And why is this all happening? And let's go back to the story in the manuscript, right? Like, what's up with Ryodai? Yeah, I took notes. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing that too with the names. But what's up with Boy, right? Like, so like, cause I feel like it's gonna be like Inception, like Murderception, right? Yoshimi is Yakura's doctor. Oh, Yoshi. You're right. You're right. My bad. Uh, so Yukari is the girl. Yoshimi is that crazy ass doctor. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Now we're on the same page. Okay, so like with the manuscript, right? The way it started, what I was saying about the murderception, right? Is that it started off with Ryodai. I'm sorry, and I'm probably butchering the name. Being at the funeral with some guy who just lost a sister, and then like he having these like mental things that made him almost do the same thing to his sister. What's up with that? Right? Like for a moment I thought whenever he said that something was kind of written where it's like he had a flashback to the floor of the funeral. I thought that he was that boy. I thought that it was just in his head that he felt like he was there but not there, but turns out his sister was alive. So I thought it was going to be a way like to go back to that. But what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you guys think. I know you guys are a little bit delayed from real time here, so I'm really interested in what you guys think. For anybody who's joining, because I see we have 5 people in here, this is the book club that we have. We're reading Fuminori's Nakamura's My Annihilation, right? So far we got 3 members. Do you want to join? Right? Because look, you just grab the book and then meet us every Wednesday. All right, all right. Okay, you got nothing on that. Okay, I thought he killed the sister at first. Yeah, me too. All right, so maybe I'm looking too much into the maybe I'm looking too much into that, right? Okay, I want to know where you guys are at, right? I want to know what you guys think is going to happen. Maybe some theories about what's already happened, some interesting takeaways that you guys have had. I want to know. I want to know because I'm interested in the way you guys think. So far, not bad though. Not bad of a book. Just like I just kind of wonder where everything's going. I was more upset that his mom sent him to a home and then returned to her family. Yeah. Yeah, yo, that guy's story was crazy. Like, and things like that, unfortunately, like I guess, see, people have hard lives, right? And unfortunately it does happen. And you know, I said fortunately, unfortunately, it like it does happen. The good thing is this is just a book, and this story really didn't happen, but it's sad. Everyone seems to have suffered abuse in childhood, for real, right? Like that. There was some parts that made me really uncomfortable, with what the moms went through, with what the women went through in the story, because it's like, as a male, you kind of peek into just some vulnerabilities that I may be blind to sometimes. Um, but then also, like, with the things that were happening to the boy, with some of the overt sexual things that his mom was going through, and it just kind of seemed like, I mean, him or the mom getting beat by the second husband was already messed up. It was already left, right? But then when she leaves, and then like everything that the guy had to experience with the other men and all that stuff, and how it affected him mentally, that was uncomfortable for me too. Let me see. Which really can cause disassociative states. Lynn was talking about the abuse. And then I'm wondering why he has to change his identity. What did he do? Yes, why did narrator kill the woman in the suitcase? Why? And is it what'd you say her name was? Yeah, yeah, Yukari. Was it Yukari? Because we're getting to the point where Yukari is kind of unfolding a little bit to her past traumas, right? And it seems like he's doing his best. And and then actually now he's like completely erased her memory. Which how is he gonna handle that? And Yoshimi is an asshole, ain't he? Like, I did not like that character at all. He came on strong. And I wonder what. Yeah, yeah, it was shocking. I wonder what is what is the story, right? Because obviously, like, we're getting bits and pieces, right? But like in a traditional story, it's like there's a crime. You know, what are the setting? Who's the victim? Who would have had the not the reason, but the motive, right? Is it the people close to them? Was it some, like, you start kind of going through your whole true crime formula, right? But here it's like I'm kind of wondering, because there's so much murder, there's so many messed up people. Mail order ECT equipment that's hinky. Hey, you ain't like, you get one off Amazon. I look for one. Just kidding. Hey, don't buy those type of things off of Amazon, right? It may be on Prime and you could get it next day, but I don't know if you should. Um, for real, that was sketchy as hell. That was sketchy. And then the fact that, like, homeboy was like, I've never done I've never done hypnosis, but let me give this a go. It's like you already kind of knew he was a sketch doctor at that point. And then the ECT, like, it's like he's like the most basic of doctors, that hasn't done hypnosis and ECT, but he's like, hey, I'll give it a try. That's, I don't know if that's the type of doctor you want, but yeah, yeah, I'm excited to finish this book. I'll probably finish it in the next couple of days for sure. Excuse me. Um, Definitely sus. Um, but what are you? Okay, so I want, and you might have not prepared for this, right? So don't feel like you have to be Nostradamus here or anything. But I want to know what y'all think is gonna happen. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can understand wanting to get rid of bad memories, but damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you done erased all the memories, not just the bad memories, but all the memories. And then what's up with the other doctor? He's all like, "Yeah, I put this memory in her that we were, doing it and stuff." And it's like, that's not cool. Like, and he seems like he's just like, God, it was. I don't know. The way I read it was just kind of like, just did this thing, and he thought it was like kind of funny, and it's like, dude, that's like the worst sense of humor in the world. What's going on here? But I want. I'm interested into what you guys think is gonna happen. I'm interested in that. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Yeah. Okay, that's fair because I don't know what's gonna happen next. I think. All right, I'm gonna make this up on the spot. What I think is gonna happen is that I think that homeboy, the main character, ended up doing something bad to. You see, I'm bad with names. Yukuri, and he's like trying to get away from it, and he got a bad identity, and it was homeboy's identity, and that doctor, the doctor, is gonna be behind all of it. Like, you know what? Probably the doctor, the Yoshimi, Yoshimi, probably did the electric thing to the main character's head, and there's gonna be like something that's gonna fill the gap. Yeah, I probably figured it out. I got those type of skills. I'm a good context clues type of guy. Um, what other parts really stood out to you guys? Or maybe what loose end do you feel is gonna be unlost at the end? What do you guys think? It says so. Fuminori Nakamura was born in 1977. He was my sister's age and graduated from Fukushima University in 2000. He has numerous prizes for his writing, including Japan's prestigious OI Prize, and he's got a few more prizes. The Theft was his first novel translated to English, which was a finalist for the Los Angeles Times Book Prize. Colt X, The Gun Kingdom, Evil and the Mass, The Boy in the Earth, and Last Winter We Parted. So a lot of good books there. Let me see what you guys said. But who is the doctor at the hospital? It might be well, maybe not. Maybe I'm getting because I was gonna say, what if it's what's his name? Uh, Yoshimi, but he knows him. He would have reacted in a way because that's in the flashback that he's having now, obviously. So it's a good it's a good question. Good question. Who is the doctor? Who's the driver? Like, why is everybody all like, who, and why was he at this place? Like, what is this? Like, how did he get there? Why was he there? You know? I still can't connect the serial killer. He was executed, probably. Yeah, the one he was talking about, the one with the M name. Um, yeah, I don't know about that guy. I was kind of almost thinking again, like it's like that they're talking about themselves, like that Ryodai was talking about himself and that he grew up to be like the guy that ended up killing his friend's sister, and that it was just gonna be like boom, boom, boom. In the story, he was executed at least. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but you're right. So if he was executed, he can't be Rodai. Um, Ryodai. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, yeah. At least he was. But man, I don't know. I don't know. This one's got me. This one's got like so it's encouraging, right? Because this is what I'm thinking. It's like there's so many questions in this book that we don't know, right? That the payoff can be freaking amazing if he brings it all back together and really just leaves you like, wow, it could be good. But just with the same light, if he doesn't give us a good finale, then this could be a major bust, guys. Is this going to be the Super Duper Books Club's first bust of 2024? I don't know. We'll find out next Wednesday. Or the narrator, correct. Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. I think so too. It's not too confused. I mean, it's confusing as to like because there's just a lot of gaps in the information we've had, but not the book itself reads very easy, you know? He's not using some crazy way of talking or anything like that. Amina, what you think? Yeah, that's about to say. It's funny you just said, "Did we lose Amina?" I was like, I was wondering. It's like, "Yo, Amina, what's up?" Maybe. No. What do you think? What are you thinking? Huh? We want to know. What Yeah, I keep wondering why he had to take his identity and what's up with the girl in the suitcase. Right, like some Fight Club type stuff, you know? Like what if what if he's already crazy in the like hospital or something, you know? Like what if I'm kind of leaning towards that this guy might be crazy. Or it's a huge setup by somebody, you know? One thing I've learned to appreciate just from like Asia and everything they make is that their stories are so unique. Like, did you guys watch that Parasite movie? The It was such a unique story, you know, and that's what I appreciate about their art. And of course, it's because we're from a different part of the world, but you know, it's uh, it's crazy. And remember, he was shocked when he went into second room. Who was in there? Yeah, yeah. Who was in there? Oh man, it's hard to look. Let's see. So it's all kind of triggering for me because of an ex. Long story, but he's hitting on topics that are kind of real for me. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, and you know, well, that's tough. That's tough. Um, yeah, without obviously we've all read, we read the book, but well, that's good. That's good. That's good to hear. You know, um, that you're okay, and that's all that matters. But if the book ever gets too uncomfortable, we understand. Um, First room had real guy. Second room, maybe it had the girl. Yeah, because I think right before, right, like right before he went into his flashback, like he had gone into another room, right? Um, God, I always feel like no matter how and I've done this with all the books we've read, it's like, excuse me, because I've never had to like. This is my first time being in a book club, so like talking about it. But I feel like I have to like reread the book to like make sure I remember everything that happened. Yeah, at the hospital. Yeah, because Royadai was in the first room, right? The guy who's he took. Wait, no, no, it wasn't. I know that the doctor said that the guy was there, And also that letter that the doctor wrote, right? Like, God, there's so yeah. This book's it's confusing in a good way, not in a bad way. You know, I kind of felt like the reviews were more saying like it was confusing in a in a in a bad way. But well, guys, you guys have anything else you guys want to bring up about the book that we could talk about before we yeah, we don't know narrator's name, right? I don't think so. I mean, I probably wouldn't remember it even if it had been said, but you're right. Yeah, you're right. We don't know his name. Could be a big deal. Could be a big deal. We need to finish this book. We need to finish this book. I'm excited. I'm really excited about what's going to happen. Looking forward to it. Yep. Well, I think this is like kind of like the first book that has left us with more questions than answers. So, guys, if y'all don't have anything to add, and I'll let you guys. I know you guys are delayed, so that's why I'm kind of trying to wait a little bit. So if we don't have anything to add, I think we could call it. You know, and then we can finish reading this book because I'm excited. It makes me want to like take a few more chapters right now. I also like the. I don't know what did y'all get this one? Because I think it's really cool, like with the chapters. Like it's got like the black page. It's got the number on there, like that, and then you flip it, and it's got the number. Boom. Um, nah, ready to keep streaming for Jimin. Yeah, yeah. Well, I know that once I listen to the song, I'm probably gonna be doing that. No, got Kindle copy. Ah, gotcha. Looks like that on Kindle. Okay, well, maybe I got different Kindle copies. Maybe I don't know. All right, guys. Well, hey, we'll call it here. It was good. I'll see y'all next week, and I wonder what's gonna happen. You guys have a safe weekend. Be safe in New York. Be safe in Arkansas. Probably same translator. Yeah, yeah. This translator was Sam Bet. Oh, you mean? I see what you're saying. Like maybe me and you got the same translator. Yeah, I got you. But I'll catch y'all later. Keep streaming for Jimin. Can't wait. I'm probably gonna record it here tomorrow, today or tomorrow, and then boom, boom, boom. We're gonna be listening to Jimin all day. Let's go. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all later. Bye.